All right.
All right. Um, Hi guys. Good evening. If you can hear me, just drop anything in the chat. I'm waiting. So nobody can hear me. I'm not saying anything in the chat.
I can hear you. Good evening.
Okay. Good evening. Okay. Good evening, Miriam. So let's just let's just get started. This is me. I hope you can see me. Uh, all right. I want to basically today we are just diving into using Vertex AI with Flutter. Sorry, I might be looking here more because this is where my main screen is my camera. Sorry about that. But it's your money I'm meeting, Miriam. No distraction. So Vertex AI. One thing that is very confusing for me when I learned about the Google AI saga is there's Gemini and then there's Vertex AI. What's the difference? Like they are both AI models and they are both AI. How are they different, right? So that is where I'm going to start. So basically Gemini is let's just say Gemini is like a lightweight version of uh, like a previewed model that's Google Google released for us. And while Vertex AI is more like a unified platform for building, deploying, and managing ML models, basically. So with Vertex AI, you have access to build your own custom models, build your own custom AI models, and also, sorry, I don't have slides. Sorry, my bad. And also like deploy them, use them, modify them. The sky is the limit, basically. But with Gemini is like rebuilt. For example, you want to have like a quick chat interface, you can use Gemini. Gemini is something that is packaged. I mean, you can still same Gemini to do what you want, but with Vertex AI, it just exposes you to a whole lot of more opportunities. So there are like different models that generative AI on Vertex AI has. I'm going to share my screen so we can like explore them from the Google Cloud. All right. Uh, as you can see, there are like a lot of models that Google Cloud, Vertex AI, sorry, provides for us. This is like a list. The list is non-ending, so that is why I said Gemini is the tip of the iceberg, right? With Vertex AI, you have access to a lot. One of which I am very looking forward to exploring is Imagen. So with Imagen, you can basically generate images from text. It's not available for public review yet or public review. I think they had it at one point and they took it off. I don't remember. But I'm really looking forward to explore this. So you can do text embedding. This is what the ones we are very familiar with. So Google also provides a way for us to like interact with these models, right? They give us this platform called model garden. So basically, it's model. Sorry, I'm sharing one screen. Let me just share my Firecraft. Sorry, I switched. All right, then. So this is the platform that Google provides for us to interact with all these models. from Gemini to Imagen to Gamma to Chirp, everything. So we have different models under the language, the vision, video, name it, anything you want to do on Vertex AI, you can basically do it. You can do recognizing images or recognizing sections in text. We are also going to explore. I have at least like a very small project that we're going to explore. So you can basically recognize images, send like an image to Gemini or Vertex AI and say, okay, what's going on in this image? And it basically process it and tell you everything that is going on there. So you can also send documents, not just images, by the way. You can also send documents and basically things like that. That's the difference between Gemini and Vertex AI. I hope that. So the I mentioned that with Vertex AI you can build your own custom models. And there are a lot of models that people have built so far. So if you want to explore, I found one very cool site that I'm going to drop it in the chat as well. This is basically a community of people that have built something on with AI models, and then they released it for everybody to use. I am not a data scientist yet, so I really don't know much about all these models. But if you know how to do that, you can basically go through this explore, and Google also provides a way for you to deploy them. Something you can also deploy it via the model garden. I can't remember where it is now. Um, yeah, this is it. So you can also deploy from login phase. If you find any model that you find interesting and you want to test it out, you can host it with Vertex AI and deploy, interact with it. As I said, with Vertex AI, the sky is the limit. So I mentioned that I am not the data scientist, so I don't know much about AI models. But what I do know about is Flutter. Flutter has given us a way to actually build with AI. Like I can build a lot of things. The last 2 days, I'm very sure my other speakers have spoken intensively about building with integrating AI with Flutter. So what I am going to be doing today is to explore this, exploring the Vertex AI for Firebase. So what is very interesting about this package is the fact that so ideally when you want to integrate or when you want to call Gemini, not Flutter, not when you want to call Vertex AI, not Gemini, you more or less have to like an API, like HTTP package, deal to interact with it. But with this new SDK, it handles everything for you. And another interesting thing is that when you want to interact, you either use your access key or your service account. If you want to interact with Vertex AI, you have to use your service account. But if you are using the Firebase Vertex AI SDK, everything is handled for you. So you don't have to like store all these things in your projects. That is one thing I find very, very interesting about this package. So let's explore it. What does it do? So the way we basically do this is the package I'm talking about on top of dev. So if you want to explore it, it's on Firebase, Vertex AI, for dev. Right. So what does it do? I'm very sure if you are here to know a little bit about Flutter and integrating with Firebase. So there is no what do they call this? There is no extended step that you have to do. Just connect your Flutter project to your Firebase project. That is it, and make sure you are on the place plan, because if you are not on the place plan, it won't go. You will not even be able to access the build this AI and give it general. So this is how it should ideally look like. So I'm going to select this project. So, and there's a new tab here called so there's a new tab here called Build with AI, Build with Gemini on Firebase. So it basically helps you handle registering your Android and iOS app with the Gemini, the Vertex AI package. Sorry, I'm so used to Gemini. So I have a simple project that I have built. If at any point anything I'm saying you don't understand, you can call me back. Okay. I have a simple project that I built with this while exploring this package. And this is basically it. What I am going to do now is I have this this audio.
The cramp is no small danger on a swim.
I'm not sure if you heard that.
The cramp is no small
It
danger
says
on a swim.
says this. Ideally, with the old Google generative AI package we had, we can't we can't send audio images, we can't send video, how do I say audio images? Sorry. We can't send audio files and video files. So, but with this new package, it enables us to send that. And another cool thing is the fact that we can always upload it to our Firebase storage right here, and you don't have to go through the old Google Cloud thing. So if you don't understand how Google Cloud works and you're very familiar with Firebase, it will be like a walk in the park for you. So what I am going to do now, this app is working, hopefully. I am going to tell Vertex AI to, well, I don't understand the accents. So tell me, what are they saying in this video or in this audio, basically? So it says that they said the cramp is no small danger on a slim. Don't know what that is, but with the Firebase SDK package, Firebase Firebase Vertex AI SDK package, we can now like pass images, audio, PDF, any data basically. We have a link right here that shows you the supported data type. So I'm going to drop it in the chat as well, and also open it up here. So you can see all the media type you can pass. So from images to PDF to video to audio, which basically that's like the entire data type you can pass. If you want to pass any other thing, you can. I believe you can build your own custom models to do this. So going back to my project, let me just. Here is the Google AI service class. The reason why I built this app before this stuff is because, well, codes they can fall your hand and it will not work. So I'm just going to walk you guys through how to use this package. Just copy and paste. All right. I created this service called Vertex AI service, and basically I am initializing these two. The reason why I'm initializing two models will come to that. But basically I'm initializing this model, and basically this is just yes, right. This is my method to upload file. Someone saying something. All right, Christian.
Sorry, it looks like you have another screen you're looking at. We can't see that screen.
Oh, thank you. Having- Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Let me just share my entire screen. I thought I was sharing my entire screen. I think maybe that's also happens. Okay, let's start again. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kristen, for that. Okay. So I said that sorry, I'm going to put up my yeah. So this is the sample project that I built to explore the Firebase Vertex AI package. Uh, I created this Vertex AI service and I am basically initializing it here. But before that, what I did previously was to do what this was to show what this app can. So I went over here to my files and then I played this audio. I'm not so sure if you
Cramp
can
is
hear
no
it.
small danger on a swim. A cramp is no small danger on a swim.
So and I could not hear them. So I told Gemini Vertex AI to help me transcribe what is going on right here, what's going on in the audio. And it told me that it said the cramp is no small danger on a slim. I don't know what that means. By the way. So how did I build this app? As I mentioned, I am using the Firebase Vertex AI package. And to do that, let's you have to make sure that it's added right here in your prospectus YAML file. Yeah, and also make sure you have Firebase core and Firebase storage. Right, these are like the main thing. Because without Firebase core, any other Firebase SDK would not work. So let's go back here. The first thing you need to do if you are building out the service like I did is to initialize your models. And I mentioned that the reason why I'm initializing two models will come to that. Right, so then I'm initializing two models and I'm using the Gemini 1.5 Pro vision preview. So this is my function to upload media to Google Cloud. I read the file. I have a file data service created that just converts and do all this data thing. And this Vertex AI is basically let's call it the folder I want to save my media on my my Firebase cloud storage. So basically I'm uploading here and I'm getting back the URL. But Vertex AI only understands or only recognizes URL that starts with JS, right? That's the cloud reference of your image, right? So this is why I am modifying the response I am getting from Google Cloud Storage from my download URL. So after that, I have this other method that I created, which is the generate content. Like, I'm explaining this route. I think we'll also like build from uh, from scratch, so you guys can also follow along. So I have this generate content method I built. This basically helps me interact with Gemini better. Basically, it just helps me like streamline all the interactions. So it was checking if passing in a text message here or a media message from here. And then I can basically select the query type as well. And then on success, on error, what does it? So now why did I initialize two models? This is very important. That is why this is what is different between the old Google generative AI package we had and this Firebase Vertex AI. Another thing that's different. If I want to, yeah, if I want to, um, I want my Gemini to return a response in a particular way, I can define the structure I want it to return. So in here we have this. I basically saying that whenever anybody passes something here, look for all ingredients in here and return the name, the units, and the quantity. Right. This same thing I have a project right here. This guy that I had to write this entire thing out using this Google generative AI package. This package. I had to write out the prompt and say that, oh, your role is to collect this, right? Like very long story. And then I gave it, we done the structure like this. So note, this is what, if there are no, sorry, let me say this thing as well. If there are no units, return this. I mean, I gave this guy all these steps, but sometimes it still probably return no method or returns a text and it doesn't return a JSON. Even for this part as well, I gave it a lot of prompts. It still doesn't return sometimes, right? But with this new package, you can define your structure, right? And this is why I was calling this twice, right? I initialized this twice. So if I want it to use a particular structure to return my the responses, basically, I'll pass it, right? I can also pass another one. Basically, you can pass as many as you want. That's why I initialize. So I want this first one to not follow any particular structure, and this second one, that's like a particular structure it has to respond. So I want it to return a JSON, and my JSON is, this is the name I'm giving this function declaration. So it's called a function declaration, right? And then I give it a description. The description is, well, it passes all ingredients of text and return a list of name, units, and quantity. Well, this is the schema, and then I say, okay, this is how we should return it to me. Return ingredients name as a string, and then this is the name of this. Just giving it a little bit of description. The quantity, this should be in, well, integer, or it can be a fraction. You know, we can have 2/3, and then unit should be a string as well. I also gave it an example such as like kg or gram, right? So I am going to copy the text that I have here. So I have this text. I'm going to give it here. It's a very long text. I'm going to comment this just for you to be able to read. So basically what this text is saying is during their conversation, don't detail the content in the kitchen, right? So it was telling somebody on the phone, oh, I have 2 cans of beans, a bottle of olive oil, a dozen of eggs, 3 bell pepper, basically all these things. And with another person called Sarah, he was also like saying all these things like that. So what I want the Vertex AI to do for me is to go through this text and they'll return a JSON format. Okay. So I am going to paste the text here. It also has a container of Obonosi, by the way, and then send it to Gemini, to Vertex AI. And we wait. Yeah. So as you can see, it returns the responses. It returned the units, the quantity, and the ingredients, and as if like the way I said it. Right. So this is can, this is piece, olive bottle, case, the units, kilogram. So he understands the scheme I want my response to take, and then it's giving me the response the way I want it. If I can run this app, I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I can try to run it, but you see the difference between the two. I can run the that's like a couple of times if I would get what I want. But with this, it just gave it to me instantly. Let me try to run it again. But I'm very sure it's going to return it to me exactly the way I want it. So with this now, you can go ahead and build like a different UI for this and say, oh, I want to show piece, quantity, ingredient name, and all that. Also, not just this project, I also had another project I used the Google generate. Oh, sorry. I used Vertex AI for this, but I was interacting with the Vertex AI service with through HTTP calls. And I was not even able to structure my response the way I want it to be. Sometimes it also fails. So this is like a very life-changing thing for us to do that. I really want this to run so you can see. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to sign in as guest. And I want to generate a new recipe. Let's see if it breaks. Actually, let me put this guy right here so we can live beside each other. Let me try to print out the response. Right. Sorry, let me use log so we can see everything. Let's try that again. I'm going to do is to remove this guy. This is guy. So you can see it side by side. One thing about this Gemini is, I think they should include this. The response time is quite slow. Okay, this is the response I got. Right. Let me try to generate the rest. So this is the kind of UI you can build with the response you got from Gemini if you want to build something like this. So this is like the ingredients name. This is the quantity, and this is units. Which I'm trying to run this guy so you can see. So yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. It didn't return a JSON for me, or it returned a malformed, yeah, it returned a malformed JSON. It didn't finish. Right, so this breaks the app, and it's not I can't rely on this. But with this new package, I can verify that no matter how many times I try this, it's always going to work because I've defined the scheme I want this to show. That was just what I wanted to show right there. Okay, back to our Vertex AI service. Um, I can also show it an image, right? I can tell it to say, oh, this is, I took a screenshot of my simulator, right? And I'm asking, what is this? So what it will do, the process is once I send something, it uploads the image. Yeah, so it checks if, okay, is this query a text or a media? So if it's a media, it uploads it to this cloud storage. As I mentioned, this is what it does. And then after uploading to this cloud storage, it then sends this prompt. So I basically created short prompts over here. What is going, if it's an image, what's going on in this image? Can you tell me? Supposed to tell? Can you tell me about this? What's going? Your role is to convert this text, this audio into text. It's like the prompts compared to the other one I showed you guys. Like this is very, very short. And as you can see, it says, oh, this image is a screenshot of a smartphone. The screen is, well, it's basically telling me everything on the screen. So that's basically what this package, that's what this package does for me. So I think about 10 minutes. I want us to build something together. So this next part is going to be interactive, right? What should we tell this thing to do, or what should we build with this, and then we try to build it from scratch. Hello. Hi, Christian.
Yeah, sorry. I just want to be clear. So the part for generating image, like maybe you want to generate something, that picture is not available, right?
So what? The
As in,
images, like you want to give it a
yeah,
text.
yeah,
So
that's not available, yeah.
it's not available yet. Well, let me say it's available to selected people, right? I applied for them to
Oh,
like
okay. Oh,
give the opportunity to explore, but I've not gotten back. I've not
okay,
gotten
that's
back.
not been released. Okay.
Yes, yes.
But can it apart from text, can it generate maybe what can it generate any other thing apart from text?
I don't get that. Can you generate any other thing?
apart from text, maybe like the audio or something.
Oh, you want apart from image? Is that what you mean?
No, 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 no. So we are what we are doing now is generate. We are giving it maybe media files, like so. We are expecting it to generate text, right?
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
what I'm asking is that okay, so image gen is not available. So that means things like maybe audio too is not available, right? To generate audio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can just generate only text.
I I'm not sure. I've not explored. Let me quickly check. Yeah, I think this should be what you're looking for. What you're looking for, the speech model. So let's try it. Yeah. So you can let's say hello, and then okay, yeah, this is available, but I'm not sure if we can. Not sure if we can do it. Yeah, let's check it out. Right. So this model. Let's explore what this model gives us.
Well, I just downloaded this sense Telegram. I go
So
set
what?
them up. Do this thing. This
What's the
oopsie.
let's check. Let's explore the generation config. There's something called generation config, and then okay, this helps you set temperature. I'm not sure you can generate audios yet, but I'm sure you can train your own train your own model to interact with it from your Flutter app, right? Which is I also wanted to show you guys something. It's called there's this collab that you can use to explore Vertex AI. Okay. So this code lab basically shows you how to build um, a chat app with Vertex AI. Basically, what this chat app will do is like a customer service chats app, right? And the cool thing about this is it doesn't just end with those chat app that is always there, talk to our agents here. You can also let your AI take phone calls, right? It gives you a number. I can't like share it. So basically it gives you a number, and then once people call that number, it's like your AI agents will be responding to it. And then if they ask any questions, your agents will be able to like respond. So this is like another cool thing you can use for Vertex AI to do. So for us, text that something that give us text response, what should we do for the next 10 minutes? If people don't answer now, I'm going to call names. And once I call it, they have to answer. Miriam, what do you think we should do? So, hi, Christian. Is it only Christian that is in our Discord? Yeah, yeah, you can go on. I'm just
Yeah. So I was thinking, there's this picture I saw somewhere where you can just take a picture of an item and you can ask the AI to like estimate what's the size of this item. Right? Probably you could do something like that. Where just since you already have a way of getting the image, probably we should just look for things like furniture and actually estimate the size of this object. Right? Can just do something like that.
oh, okay. The size of the object.
Yeah.
All right. I think, yeah, let's try that. I'm going to try to validate uh, an image. So I can't take a picture of it with my simulator. Let's look for a point. First one, and just one. Now let's say the chair. Okay, I think this should work.
Sorry, you stopped sharing your screen.
Okay, all right. You can see my screen now. Right?
Yes, I can.
All right, so I downloaded this. I just want to save it to file so that my app can see it. All right, let's change the prompts and say that instead of what's going on in this image, we can say, let's any comment this. Sorry, my mouse is hanging. We can say estimate. Let's just give it something simple and see if it's smart enough to respond. Estimate this. What do you call that? Not size. There's an engineering word for it. The dimensions. Yeah,
Dimensions and yes.
dimensions of the items in this image. Right. Um, Let me try to upload that and see if that works. Right, image of a palette. What's the JPEG? Let's modify our content to 5 pixels. JPEG. Let's try it again and see. Um, okay, try to get what this one said to okay. Let's try this. So, file that service. So I am converting this file. Yes, let me just change this to JPEG and see if that works. Yeah, works. So yeah, it returns this said it's difficult to get precise measurement from an image for estimation based on so right. So it's amazing what you can. Yeah, this is another thing I didn't show. So this is from my one of the papers I read for my final year project. If I had this thing, I would not have read it. So it's it's a paper about smart gloves, and basically telling Gemini to well tell me what it's about, and then it says that this is from this, and it just give me like a summary. I can change this and say that uh, let me look for another PDF that is more intuitive. I think this is a screenshot. Try this here. Okay, and basically tell it, send this to it, and let me see what it's going to do. I can also, yeah, so it gives me like a summarized version. I don't want summarized. So I can say that, let's say this is a study material and do and you and say estimate return a list of possible questions I can get in XR basis from this data. Right. And say let's say upload again. Right. So with this, I can study ahead and see, oh, if I streamline my prompts well, if I streamline my prompts well, I can I can use this as a study guide, right, and see what my lecturer can possibly set based on um all this, like this PDF. So like the Vertex AI, which it also includes Gemini, is, as I mentioned when I started, sky's the limit. You can build awesome stuff. People have built awesome stuff with AI. You can also like check them here. We have, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this, but we have like an hackathon coming right after this, so I can't wait to see what you guys build. But I have some resources I wrote down that you guys can, well, watch more videos about the things you can do with this package, right? So I sent it to the chat. And yeah, I hope you've been able to learn about this package and how you can build it. I'm going to actually, let me do that. Let me do that right here. Say git name. It's I'm going to put this project on GitHub, and then you guys can like, you know, play around with it and say posts for it. And let's change this to let's say let's do petabytes. Okay. All right. I have deployed this. So if you also want to check out this code, you can also check it out, play around with it. As I said, can't wait to see what you guys do for the hackathon. So if you have any questions, you can ask. I'm going to, if you have questions, I'm going to ask questions. So ask me a question. Yeah, this time.
Yeah, so I'm seeing something. So uh, I don't know if it's going to be a question per se, but just something like a way to improve this. So you notice how you have to be uploading an item over and over again. So probably is there a way where we can just point them to maybe something already uploaded to the platform already? So we can just point them to an already existing file that okay, just pick this file from this storage or from file storage and analyze this file for me, right?
Oh,
So
sure.
probably we can just
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. That would require you to probably save it somewhere though, right? Let me try to open yeah. So I have it right here. All the things I've been uploading since. You can see it here, right? So all I can do is I can come here, copy the link, and then pass it on the app. But an ideal way to do it is, which also makes this package interesting, is probably to save your file reference to your Firebase storage, right? And uh, well, probably should we do that? That's going to be that's going to be very complex. So
yeah.
I'll
So I might like have an idea of how that will work. So probably the user signs in with some sort of ID, you attach the put a record for that user under Firebase, then list it. So if they want to choose from a particular existing data, they can just select and it will bring
yeah,
out the list and select that and to return the link. Just something off my head. Sha.
yeah, that's very interesting, right? Um, yeah, so you can do that, and even you can If you want to save it locally, you can do that as well, right? Save this in like a local storage. The only thing is that once a user uninstall this app, it's gone. So that's like another thing. Um, so yeah. Jamie, do you have any questions? How can you be a software engineer? Okay. Send me money. You send me 100K right now. So any other questions? Ayomi Kosi, Ella, Chidera, no questions, right?
Yeah, I don't think there are any questions. And thank you very much for the class. I've been looking for an opportunity to actually explore Vertex, the Firebase Vertex APIs myself, and this has been a great crash course, I would say.
There are so many things to
It
explore,
even serve as the foundation.
right?
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, we need to take those though. Just a
oh, you
reminder.
need to take pictures. Okay, fine. 1 minute. Before we do that, you you mentioning something about things to explore. I actually forgot to show something, right? So if you want to like, it's not strange. So if you want to explore more, this is like a list of prompt samples that Google has put out. So you can also like go through all this. See something about answering questions based on um swimming, this sentiment analysis as well. You can pass the text and then it can detect if a positive text or a negative text. If the person is saying something negative or positive. So there are like a lot of things you can also like explore here. This is a meme idea generator, so a lot. So you can also explore this. So I'm going to send this to the chat. Um, yeah, pictures. So that'll be all for me.
Thank you so much, Becca. So sorry, I was not really available like during this call because of internet. Very annoying. Thank you so much. I couldn't get a lot from the class, but I was there when you were talking about. Oh, someone mentioned my name. I don't know if you fill the form and your email is correct, you will surely get the links, all the necessary links in your email. Yeah. And if you've not filled the form, please go and fill that form. The form that I shared before the workshop. Please fill it so you can, get all the links in your email. And I also share it in the community groups. So you should see it the ways. All right. Thank you so much, Becca, for this wonderful session. It was really nice, especially that part that showed research paper. Oh, if you're a final year student, better go and build your own so that you can be using it to help yourself. Okay, so so now that we're done with our workshops, like we have done all the 3 days, I just want to ask, do we have any comments? How was it? How has this 3 days been so far? I know there are some people that they've been here since day one. Like it's been years since day one. How has it been so far? If you have anything you want to share, you can drop it in the comments in the chat. It's fine if you don't have anything to share now, but if you have later, you can also, send them to me. It would be very nice to, hear or read them. Then another thing is that now that we're done with our workshop, so the 2 weeks challenge is going to be starting from tomorrow, and the post for the challenge is going to be up tomorrow. That is all the instructions you need with the challenge. Everything will be posted tomorrow on Twitter and to also be shared across community groups. I'll also share it to your email. I'll share it to the emails. So, just to how do I put it? Just to complete the work. Yeah, complete the work. So I'll share all the necessary details in your emails also. Tomorrow, say by 2 p.m. No, 12 p.m. Nigerian time. You're going to get it. 12 p.m. Nigerian time, you're going to get your challenge details. Yeah. So we should take, a picture as our final day of workshop, right? And we can all go and have a very good rest this night. Or some of us are to still go and code. Yeah, we can go and code. As some of us are to sleep, or want to go out. No problem. So let's take a selfie. Please put on your video. Becca, your video is not on. Oh. The video is already
My
on.
video is on.
This one is just looking very fresh. Just developer Jamie, where's your video?
You too, where's your video? Where is it?
My video is coming up. Don't worry, don't rush. People that don't have lights today. The video is coming. Okay. Can you see my video now? As you can see, I told you that it's not show. Oh, no, no, no. This is not fine. Okay. So righteousness by only okay. 1, 2, ready. 1, 2, ready. Say cheese. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I've taken enough shot. All right. Wow, it was nice seeing your face so bright as Adejumo.
Same here, Mario.
Yeah, same here as well.
All right, so good night, everyone. Like I said, if you do not fill the form, please fill the form.
Thank you, Becca. Please, Miriam, can you highlight the form again? I think I was trying to fill it, but I don't know what happened. Sorry.
Okay. Just hold on. Let me just share it in the chat now. Coming. I just dropped the form now in the chat. Yeah, yeah. Please put correct email. Oh. Some people, their email is very, very wrong. Oh my God. All right. Bye. Good night, everybody.